Does the hearsay rule serve justice? Imagine sitting in a courtroom where someone's words from outside the court are used as evidence. It might seem unfair, but there's a reason behind that. The hearsay rule is a key part of legal proceedings. It helps keep trials fair and trustworthy. But it also raises questions about whether it sometimes blocks important evidence. So, what exactly is hearsay? It is any statement made outside the courtroom that is used to prove what it says is true. For example, if a witness says they heard someone say something, that's hearsay if used to prove that the statement is true. Courts usually exclude hearsay because the person who made the statement is not there to be questioned. Without being able to cross-examine, it's hard to tell if the statement is accurate or truthful. This is important because the justice system relies on evidence that can be tested. However, the hearsay rule isn't absolute. There are many exceptions where hearsay can be admitted. For example, if someone makes an excited utterance during or right after a shocking event, their statement is often trusted. This is because stress tends to prevent falsehoods. Another exception is statements against interest. If someone says something that harms their own legal or financial position, it's likely to be true. Business records are also accepted because they are created routinely and follow strict procedures. Statements about a person's current feelings or intentions are trusted because they reflected their real state of mind. These exceptions aim to balance fairness with practicality. The rule helps keep trials honest by preventing secondhand information that might be false or misleading. But at times, it can also exclude truthful and relevant evidence. That's why lawyers and judges carefully decide whether hearsay should be admitted or rejected. Lawyers might object to hearsay or argue that an exception applies. Judges then decide if the statement is trustworthy enough to be used. In the end, the hearsay rule aims to protect the fairness of the process. It ensures that evidence is tested and reliable. When exceptions are used wisely, it allows important information to be heard without sacrificing justice. So, does the hearsay rule serve justice? It does so by trying to keep trials fair and truthful, but it also recognizes that sometimes, out-of-court statements are necessary for a complete picture.